very unhappy, unless it's a, well, never mind, I'm not even going to go into that. But people are going to complain, you know, even if they have it easy. Like, I'm in high school, I don't like homework, I'm going to complain about homework. I have, you know, a quote-unquote easy job, as the argument was sprung up. I'm going to complain about, you know, stupid stuff too. It's just kind of like a stress reliever. You know, everyone does it. Every so often people say, you know, stop your bitching. You know, that's something stupid to complain about. Until they get to the point where they're complaining about something stupid, and my controller just, like, sent me back to the left for some reason. Until, you know, they get back to the point of complaining about something dumb, and then someone says, oh, yo, you should stop complaining about stupid stuff, you know? There are starving people in this country somewhere, and you know, you have it way better compared to them, which is probably true. I mean, I'm not going to argue that, but people are still going to complain as a stress reliever, or, you know, just to complain. I don't see, I guess there's different reasons why people would complain, but, you know, that's whatever. But, this person told me that I should try and get a real job, I believe, or that's just something that I've encountered before. But the funny thing is that when I worked at Target, which could be constituted as a real job, but maybe not really. I don't know what a real job is. Like, I don't know what people's definition of a real job is. Like, you know, I was doing legal work. I was getting paid for it. You know, it might not be a glamorous job or a job people want, but it technically was a real job. But where does this P-switch go? It's gotta be like a... I have no idea. I'm gonna keep the P-switch. But when I worked at Target, and someone was unhappy with what you know, the help I provided, if they were dissatisfied by that, or, you know, I'm not gonna say I did a good job all the time. Like, there would be times where I would fuck up and people would get mad bro at me, and I'm like, dude, come on, man, I'm not perfect here. I'm human. They would tell me that I should go to school and get a real job, and that was when I was working at Target. And even though I didn't work at Target for an entire lifetime, I still worked there for a decent length of time. I was there for 3.5 years, which I do believe, you know, would qualify me to call. I'm just gonna take the hit. I don't even care. Fuck you, man. I worked there 3.5 years, which is a pretty good amount of time, I would say. Some people work there decades or their whole life, so there's always gonna be someone who one-ups you somewhere. And this was useless. So mushroom, yay. There's always going to be someone who one-ups you somewhere. Either their life sucks more, or their job sucks more, or their cat just died, or their grandma just had a kid. I have no idea what problems people have, but someone's always going to one-up you somewhere. But, I mean, that's what people told me at Target. Like, I can't go anywhere without being told to get a real job. Like, this is apparently just too easy, and I shouldn't be paid to do it. Which, I can give you a little hint into the timeline of me doing this if you are a newerish subscriber, and by that I mean someone who hasn't been around since the beginning, which is probably quite a few people. But I started doing videos in October 2008, I believe, and that was a full year and a couple months. I believe Respawn showed up in December 09, which means that when I started... Oh, that sucked. When I started, there was really no prospect of getting paid. Like, the only thing that was really getting paid for was machinima stuff, and I didn't really know how to do machinima stuff. I was just kind of doing Mario hack stuff for a while, and you know, I wasn't going to be good at machinima stuff, so that was really the only thing that was getting paid for. This community, which is just kind of like gameplay commentary stuff, was not big and would not get big for a while. So when I started this, I had no intention of getting paid. And about a year and almost a half later, I got a contract with Respawn. I started making some extra money, and that would mostly just kind of cover costs for new games and stuff. And about 8-9 months later, the channel got partnered, which led to a pretty good bump in what I made from it, which means that I was able to quit Target, thankfully. I'm very thankful for that. But I was able to get out of there and do this. And, you know, people will say, well, you're a sellout, and, you know, this and that. It's like, well, you know, I never really had the intention of starting this up. Oh, this sucks. I never really had the intention of starting this up for money. And, you know, when that opportunity kind of came, I'm just going to spin jump off of you guys. Come here. Can I fail. Alright, can I spin jump off of you? Thank you. When that opportunity came, I took it. I was like, okay, you know, This is actually a decent way to be able to kind of escape my shitty job and make a little extra money. So yeah, I'm gonna take it. Why not? You know. But you know, some people say it's a sellout move. And what do we got going here? What is the point of this? There is no point of this. What is the... Is this just like a bonus room? This is going to spit me out somewhere else? Is that what we're doing? Oh, don't even tell me I'm back here. I probably need to... The hell... Oh, look at that. That looks like a platform for a door or something. You know, when I had that opportunity, I was like, fine, I'll take it. I might as well just spin jump off this stupid thing again. Come here, ghost. Come here. Come here. So yeah, like this whole thing just kind of spawned off of someone being like, oh, you need to get a real job, you know. You're complaining about stupid stuff, and there are people who work real jobs and make less money than you. It's like, yeah, I know. I mean, it's not like I think I'm some sort of diva that deserves the best treatment ever, but like I complain about stuff sometimes. And that P-switch is right there. Okay, good. Like, I don't mean to be a complaining little whiny bitch and ungrateful about stuff, but it's just like... Every so often, I get mad, bro, and butthurt about something, so I bitch about it in a Mario hack. So it's like, okay, cool. There was no door there at all. I was completely mistaken, and I can't even get up here now. Thank you. Get up there, Mario. But then, like, the whole thing comes like, oh, it's an easy job, you know, anyone could do it. It's kind of like, well, why don't you start doing it? Like, it's easy money. I mean, who doesn't want easy money? Like, a lot of people want easy money. Especially in an economy that kind of blows right now, but then people be like, whoa, if you want easy money, then you're just a sellout, and you're just playing games and talking to yourself and getting drunk and sell out, first world problems. That's kind of what I saw. But trust me, that is a very small percentage of people who watch, and I don't even understand why they would watch. Like, I know there's a lot of people that really don't get my sense of humor, which is fine. Like, I don't expect everyone to get it, but I don't know why they would watch and tell me to change when it's like, you're kind of here for the person. You're here for some of the games, but you're here for the person, too. Beware, fossil excavation site ahead. Trespass at your own risk. I mean, the thing about commentary is that you're there for the person. If you don't like commentary, why the hell would you subscribe and... Oh, that was a glitch. Why the hell would you, like, sub and watch their stuff when you just want the person to shut up? Which I've had people tell me before. But when people subscribe for commentary stuff, they're there for the person. At least partially. I mean, that's kind of what it goes into, but... I don't know. I don't think it's the easiest thing to start getting bigger and getting paid. Like, once you get the audience, yeah, you can start snowballing, but you gotta have some sort of personality that people can like in the first place. Okay. To be able to get there. Like, I was lucky enough that I coincidentally started before the community got arguably bigger. Don't even tell me I'm back at the beginning. This looks like the beginning. Like, I started when probably the biggest people in the community, the LPing community, the playthrough community, the commentary community, stuff like that, the biggest people probably had like 75, 100K maybe at the time, and yeah, we are back at the beginning. And I was just kind of starting out, so I mean, I couldn't tell you the exact numbers of what people had. Did I go in here? Yes, I did. I couldn't tell you because it was so long ago. I know Proton John had probably like 30 or 40K subs at the time, which was like, I thought that was pretty massive. But it was just something I started for fun, and I was lucky enough to get paid for it, like 2 years later. And some people don't like that, which, you know, you're entitled to your opinion, but I don't know why you would come and watch and be like, oh, I'm gonna watch these other people, but because you complained about something minor, there's a tube up there, you son of a bitch. Why is that up there? I'm going back. You know, why you would complain, or why you would say, like, oh, you complain, you're a little bitch, you don't deserve what you get, blah, blah, blah. Then watch other people. I guess the personality just rubs off on people the wrong way, and they get upset and call someone out, and then I have to make this 20-minute rant video bitching about bitching. So, back at square one, comes back full circle. And yes, I know it's a majority of people, and I shouldn't listen to people. Like, I've already gotten over that hurdle. Or a minority of people. Sorry, it's a minority of people who are just gonna be all mad about stupid stuff, and I understand that. And every time I complain about something, someone's always like, "Man, you gotta let it roll off your back. You gotta You gotta not think about it at all. Like, yeah, I'd gotten to that point, like, a long time ago. I mean, if I'd listened to what people had said, I would have quit forever ago, and I would have been crying in a corner in a fetal position based on what people have said to me. It's pretty much like nothing that people can say about me can faze me. Like, someone had told me that someone was in Diction's chat in the stream the other day, and they were talking mad shit about me, bro. I was like, cool, tell them to get in line with the other people that want to talk shit about me. It's like, I really don't care anymore. You get past that point. You either quit doing stuff altogether, you get past that point and you just don't let it bother you, or in some rare cases that I've seen, you don't quit, but you continue to let stuff bother you. But most people either quit, or they just let it roll off their back constantly, which is kind of where I'm at now. But every so often I complain about little stuff that I see and it annoys me, and then I rage. And some people love the rant videos, but other people